Now it's time to take a look at some of the news that is happening in the actual hardcore scene that we can take a look at today. And what we're looking at today, before I started the stream and the actual leveling journey, by the way, we're level 26 on my brand new character that I started after my Warlock effed, so rest in peace Warlock. But yeah, we have a level 26 druid. We're going to be continuing the journey today, hopefully doing both stockades and the BFD would be massive. But before that, I want to take a look at some hardcore announcements and some data mining for hardcore servers, basically keeping you guys up to date with what is happening in the hardcore community, just so we can have a chat about this right before I start the leveling journey. So if you're watching this on Twitch, let me know your thoughts in the chat while we go through, and if you're watching this as a video later down the line, well, let me know your thoughts in the comment section as well. We are having some of these discussions and looking at some of the news live on Twitch, so my link will be down below if you want to come and say hello. Either way, today we're taking a look at mainly two things. There's an announcement coming on May 13th that is very likely going to be hardcore servers. I can't confirm anything, but it's an announcement coming on May 13th that we'll get more into in just a bit. We also have some data mining that we'll take a look at right now, so here we go. We're going to head on to Wowhead for this one, and here we can see some of the data mining and some of the server types. So when data mining, patch 3.4.2, which is currently on the PTR I believe, or it's actually data mineable, we have some news for Wrath Classic, but we're not really here for this patch for Wrath Classic. We are here for a brand new server type that has been data mined in like amongst all the other server types that has been found in this patch. So by scrolling down here, you can see right here, during 10.1 data mining, a notification pop-up for hardcore character creation was discovered, which all but confirmed hardcore realms were officially coming. That being said, like again, during patch 3.4.2 data mining, a similar entry of data has now been found in CFG_categories, which refers to server types. That is a database and it's labeled hardcore, which you can see right here. So here you have all the different server types. You have, for example, global, test copy, seasonal, classic era, era test, automation, US West, US East, classic, and regional test. Basically going through all of the server types we have, and at the top you can see a brand new entry called hardcore. The one thing you can see here is that all the other ones have a number, so they have a number attached to them. This one has 0, 0, and 0, but there's a brand new entry in the server categories for hardcore, and like there was a notification pop-up in 10.1 data mining, and now we have this in classic Wrath data mining. This could mean two things. Number one, hardcore servers are pretty much definitely coming, but it also could mean we could be looking at actual hardcore servers, not just for vanilla WoW. We could have hardcore servers even for Wrath of the Lich King, which I personally think could be really massive and really fun. Now, there is one more thing. I'm just going to do this one super quick, so take this what you will. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Hardcore has been data mined. It's in the actual server types, boys. Other than that, I want to take a look at the actual announcement, and for this we're going to head over to Sarth. Now, if you don't know, they had a tournament this weekend. It's called the Hardcore All-Stars Tournament, which is basically a draft type of circuit tournament with teams of hardcore players that go through dungeons in like a football league type of thing. It's basically a 11-week event, and it's an 11-week event where they both level up hardcore, they do teams, do dungeons all the way through, and at the finale they have an announcement where Blizzard are making a physical appearance and having an announcement as well. So for this, let's just head over to Sarth super quick right here. As you can see, I'm just going to make this full screen so we can take a look at the entire announcement right here.
Second announcement, Grant in the chat from Blizzard, shout out to our sponsor Blizzard, will be joining us for a very special announcement during that live stream. And I believe if he can make it, he's looking to come and join us in person as well.
In person, hopefully.
So big shout out to Grant. We have been so excited working with Blizzard, and we cannot wait for you to be joining us on our live stream. Again, May 13th, Saturday, May 13th, we'll be going live from the Golden Guardians headquarters at 8 a.m. down in LA. We hope that you will tune in.
You heard it here first,
Spread that shit on
guys.
Reddit. Spread that shit on
Reddit.
Discords.
We're not saying what it is. We're not
Make
saying
all the
anything about what it
speculations.
is.
Make all the speculations you want.
We here appreciate speculation.
Yeah.
All we are excited about is that we get to see.
Okay, and there we go. So announcement is coming on May 13th. That's the entire clip, by the way. Like 1 second left of the clip. 1 second left of the clip. May 13th. They are doing an announcement. So, what do you think that announcement will be? Let's just talk about that super quick here, boys. Let me just skip this part. There we go. So, what do you think that announcement is? They are doing an announcement on the finale of a hardcore tournament event that has been doing really well, by the way. And, like, this wasn't even a Blizzard thing. They got sponsored by Blizzard during the event, sure, but it's a community-made event by the community. The casters are community-made. Like, it's all a community-made event surrounding hardcore. What do you think that announcement could be if Blizzard sees hardcore is doing well, both in terms of how many players are playing hardcore, how many views they're getting on Twitch, and there's an actual tournament for this event, or for the game mode, that is actually doing well, and now Blizzard decides to make a physical appearance in person at the finale. Like, at the finale of the event, they're going to have they're hosting this in LA or something, in an actual physical location. So they're doing like an actual finale on site, everyone in the same place, and Blizzard makes an appearance to make an actual announcement. It's pretty much like, I would say 99% confirmed this is hardcore, right? Everything up to now has been leading up to this exact moment. It would just make so much sense if Blizzard just comes in and actually announces hardcore during that time span. Based on all of my previous speculations myself as well, this is the perfect time. I have been saying this for quite a while. I think hardcore is getting announced in May and coming out in June. It's kind of like, it just makes so much sense. If you look at the Season of Mastery timeline as well, for example, it just makes so much sense why hardcore would be coming out in June, maybe even July at longest, but I personally think June, and it's probably going to get announced in May. And now, because they're making an actual announcement on the May 13th, I'm so sure this is hardcore. Making an announcement, and what am I trying to say? Making an announcement on a hardcore event, plus we currently have data mined hardcore servers. Granted, they're in Wrath 3.4.2, but if anything, they can just branch those servers down into Classic era as well. Plus we might be looking at actual hardcore servers for Wrath of the Lich King, which I'm personally really hyped about. Right now, I'm really enjoying hardcore in vanilla. The vanilla WoW universe is absolutely incredible, but I think later down the line, I would personally love to have the opportunity to do the same thing in future expansions. Imagine leveling 60 to 70 as hardcore and doing the same thing in Wrath. It could be a really interesting experience after a while. Either way, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about right before I went live and did all of my questing. So here we go. Once again, if you're in chat, well, you got this one first, and it's probably becoming again, I'm fucking up so much, but it's going to be coming out as a YouTube video as well, so if you're watching it on YouTube, here we go, that's all the news we have so far, and look forward to May 13th. And let me know in the comments down below if you think hardcore servers are being announced on May 13th. If anything, I really think so. As always, leave a like, leave a sub, thank you so much for watching and listening, and as always, I'll see you again very soon.